To all of you that is wondering what the fuck this is and what is this nonsense that Xiang Yu has made y'all come and listen to and waste your time looking and listening at, I know this is quite a random idea, but I've been thinking of it for a long time lah. I've wanted to have a platform where I can share my thoughts, share my opinions, and also talk to people and get to know their opinions also lah. And I've listened to quite a few podcasts, and I've realized that it's a good way where you can educate people on what they don't know and also be educated by people on that come and talk with me. And I feel like this is a good way, a good platform where I can do so. This is quite a weird thing for me to do lah. I'm doing this at like, I don't know why the fuck am I doing this at 4 a.m. on a Saturday night, sitting alone by a pool. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying this out. I'm gonna talk about life in general, talk about myself. For those of you, I think all the people that are gonna listen to the first episode is gonna know who the fuck I am. I'm Zheng Xiang Yu. I'm a fucking poly dropout, autistic as fuck, play handball, play floorball, jerk old man off, suck young boys' dicks in public toilets. Yeah, that's me. Y'all might be thinking, since when Xiang Yu become like such a guy who thinks he's some fucking motivational speaker or some philosopher or some bullshit? I'm not. I just want to have a platform where I can share my thoughts without being called gay, even though I'll probably be called gay by the end of this. But it'll be interesting. I'll try to get my friends, my close friends, people who I feel like I respect, people who are opinionated, to come on, talk with me. And yeah lah, you guys just tell me what do y'all think of this project that I have started. How do you think I can improve? Like, yeah, cause I feel like as Singaporeans we don't have this, this much of a space where you see youths nowadays don't know or don't understand that there is a platform where we can share our thoughts and be genuine lah. Because honestly, the internet is a fucked up place lah, where your popularity is important, what you do online, people judge you. But I just want to have this platform where everyone can share their thoughts, I can share mine, screw up everyone else things, and just learn as we go on. Yeah, and I would like to talk about like problems, anything in the world actually. Whoever I talk to, if you're interested to do something with me, like just text me or something, like, or find me on Instagram or something. I'm sure all of you have a way of contacting me lah. This I also don't know what to say lah, honestly. But I feel like, yeah, that we don't have much platforms for us to express ourselves genuinely, talk about our worldviews, because it's not something that's much talked about, I guess. Like the way we don't have a platform where we can openly talk about like genuine things like education, maybe army, because I feel we are oppressed and we have this idea that there is no freedom of speech, like we are not allowed to say this, say that. But I think that we have, to a certain extent. We are able to say certain things. It's just that we don't cross the line and go like full on retard mode against like the Prime Minister or something like that, like Amos. But I'll try to keep this chill, try to keep it funny. Hopefully I'll be entertained. This will be an entertaining 15 minutes that you can be able to spend every week listening to this. Yeah, I'm planning to do this weekly. I'm sorry if I sound very awkward and shit, because this is a thing that I've never done before, but I'm just gonna give it a go and see how it goes lah. See where the wind takes me, see what can I be able to do with this lah. It's been an idea of mine for quite a while. For those of you who don't really know me that well, I play floorball, I play handball. I'm very passionate about combat sports like boxing, UFC, MMA. I would like to say that I have a decent general knowledge. I know my shit, I guess. I want to say I'm well spoken, but I guess I'm not really that well spoken. I'm quite a retard. But yeah lah, we can all learn along the way, improve our own quality of life by learning from each other, becoming more mature, having more matured opinions, and learn more general knowledge. Basically, maybe like what are our worldviews, this type of things, like different perspectives. Yeah, like things on education, army, especially education, army. I don't know, cause I guess I've taken a very weird path in education where I enrolled into poly after O-levels, but I went into a course where I did not enjoy chemical engineering. Like, I mean, it is an interesting course, it is a well-paying job in the future, but it's not something that I'm passionate for. And for me, that's really, really important, like, when I must be passionate about something, something that I do to look forward to doing it every day and do it to the best, because I feel like if I don't feel the drive to do something, I don't feel the need to do something, I don't feel the want to do something, like, what's the point lah? It's either all in or don't do it at all. So that's why I have withdrawn from my course. It might seem like a stupid idea, like I've wasted 1 year, yeah, sure, I understand that, but for me, I would say it's a 1 year where I learned that this is not something I want to do. So I'll be going to NS first, yay, army, so that I can be able to have more time to think about what I'm gonna do in my life. And sadly, in this break that I've taken from education, I've come up with this crazy and random idea to start a podcast. I guess I can call this a podcast, but let's just see how this goes. Hopefully it'll be interesting. This won't be a waste of your time every day, and just chill out lah. Like, just sit down, relax, sit on your bed. I don't know what you like to do in your free time, but hopefully you'll be listening to me talk shit with people I know, or even sadly now by myself. But I hope you guys will enjoy this. But yeah lah. So either way, let's talk about Army National Service in Singapore. I feel that yes, National Service is stupid in a sense that it slows down your education path. It takes away, cause the way it works is you have to go into, you can only defer National Service, like push it back until you fit to the equivalent of your A level or your diploma. So before university, or you want to do a post, whatever you want to do, you have to do your complete NS, which I feel is quite stupid, because in this 1 year, 10 months or 2 years, let's just put it simply, 2 years, you lose a lot of knowledge. You are not constantly learning the thing that you're going to continue. So let's say if I'm taking a diploma in, let's say, chemical engineering, because why not? Then I completed this diploma, I want to continue studying or work also maybe after my diploma, and just show, if let's say there's no NS, it'll be easy, right? I just finish my diploma, just straight away go and straight go and work, straight go to uni. No pause between, everything goes smoothly. The knowledge is still relevant in my head. There'll be no like buffer time, I guess. But with this NS, it comes this buffer time where you have to do something, force yourself to learn other things, do other things. You're forced to learn about military life and things like that in these 2 years, which slows down your education. Granted, NS is a experience where it helps you mature, but I don't think the placement of NS and the duration is good for people who want to study. I know that Singapore is a small country and we need people to defend, but honestly, who are we going to defend ourselves against in the in case of any war or some shit? Honestly, we are so small, we probably get fucked by most countries. Yeah, so it might be, and it sucks. And they're really bad also, cause I dropped out, right? So I decided to go army first, because my plan is that, because of what I said, just going back to it links back to what I said I want to go NS first before taking a diploma, because first of all, I still don't know exactly, I have a concrete idea of what I want to do, what I'm really passionate about. But secondly, also, it's next time when I take my diploma or whatever I do, it will be faster. I don't have to worry about this 2 years of mandatory service between, that I won't have to, where I won't flex the brain muscles that I use for whatever my occupation is, whatever my study, whatever I'm studying in. Yeah, so I think it'll be more smooth. Hopefully it'll all work out for me. And also, I feel like the choice where you have, they make you choose your career path, your choice of study, your course too early in life. Think about it. When you're 16, 17, okay, maybe some people 18, so in your teens, I guess you can say, in your teens, you're forced to choose your career path, so to say. You either enroll into polytechnic, where you choose a course of study where you specialize in, example, business, science, design, architecture, engineering, all these future fields of work that you can be able to work in, and it limits you to only this. Granted, JC, you have a more broad education where you learn more topics. It's more like general schools, like secondary school, where you can be able to learn different things, but you still have to choose between art and science, which is also narrowing down what you want to do. I think at this age, most people are not in a state where they know exactly what they want to do. Some people do, and I respect people for that they are able to do something, but most people end up being stuck in jobs and doing things that they don't like, and they're just doing it because we are told to study, because Singapore is such a education based and business based country. Because honestly, we don't have much else going for us. We are not a country that has a lot of land. We don't have a lot of natural resources. We don't have any natural resources, honestly. Our only resource is us, the people, and we have been in this society where there's such high expectations set on us to succeed and help the country go economically and prosper, and all this bullshit propaganda. Yeah, but I understand that, this is it lah, but I think it will help more if people are enjoying what they do, because I think if people enjoy what they do, they'll be more productive. They will be able to work at a better state, and it'll help the economy. It'll help everyone. It will benefit everyone. Although like, yeah, some people can never find what they truly want to do, but I would say give everyone a chance to like look at different jobs, have more details lah. In my own experience, I didn't have much. I had quite a few people to talk to, but I didn't have much knowledge on poly that much. It's just basic. Oh, do business, do that. Agak is this. Like, do business, you get a desk job. Do science, you work in labs with chemicals, and like you do, or you become a doctor or something like that. It's quite general. Like, you don't get really like the details of it, and I feel that's important because you want to know what you're getting yourself into for the rest of your life. And also, one thing about schools, they don't teach us about like really like life skills. The life skills that they teach us are so basic, it's honestly quite ridiculous lah. Like, you see people nowadays, they go into the world, if they don't have people around them who are able to guide them through like how to buy a house, how to control your finance, how to control your money, how to control your budget, how to eat right, how to cook, how to take care of your house, how to socialize, this type of thing. Okay, granted, socializing it's more of a skill you pick up, but I guess all these, I feel that school should be able to have more, educate you on this so that you are better prepared to enter the society as a mature individual once you finish your studies lah. So I guess that sucks, and yeah lah. I guess all this also leads to another issue where it's like sports also lor. Oh shit, I've been going for 17 minutes. Fuck it, I'll finish this part first. But also sports lah. That's why I don't think Singapore sports is at any state where I can see any progress, any jump in it. Yeah, granted, we have a few athletes that are world they're not based in Singapore. They're not Singaporeans. You see like Joseph Schooling, yeah, he's born in Singapore, but he trained all his life in US, most of his life in US. He trains in Texas now. Like, we don't have enough facilities and infrastructure where we are able to create world-class athletes and give youth a chance where they are able to explore sport as a profession. Yeah, granted, there's also like Angela Lee. You say, what about her? And also, she doesn't train in Singapore. She has a Singapore passport, but she's not truly Singaporean. She trains in Hawaii. And like, you see all these world class athletes. Oh, then you see the ping pong guys. They're like the ping pong girls that won the Olympics. Like, I forgot how long ago, but they are also like not true Singaporeans. They came originally from China, I believe. Yeah, and things like that. That's why I think like, and also we don't have much avenue. Like, sports in schools are not as celebrated as you see in US, like where college football, American football, of course. What else? American football, basketball is like so celebrated. Even their soccer, football, proper football is celebrated even more than Singapore, and that's why I feel like we have not developed as a sporting nation lah. And granted, also we don't have much people that we still have to focus as a nation on the economic and financial side, where it's like business, the different other fields of work. But I don't think it will be that hard to push to have 11 world class like 100 world class athletes in a country of like, I forgot how many, 5 million, 6 million people, I guess. And you see the standard of Singapore sports. Okay, the biggest sport in Singapore, I guess, is football. And you see the standard of our professionals compared to others, and look at how much attention people pay to Singapore League, S League. Like, nobody gives a shit about S League even in Singapore. and and it's not really a good business lah. Like, sure, we have to bring in, like, you bring in a few big overseas names, like there was Jermaine Pennant playing for a while, but like we are not bringing this infrastructure, these programs where youth is able to come and say like, hey, I can make this a job, and it'll work out good for me, and I can make a name for myself. But yeah, granted, you can make a name in Singapore, but where else are there going to be people that know who you are? Yeah, so that sucks. So I guess this has been going on for 20 minutes. I'll try to keep everything down to 15 minutes from now on, around this mark, 15 to 20 minutes per episode, I guess, every week. So leave your feedback to me, like text me, however you can get in contact with me, comment or something, so that I can be able to improve and I can be able to make this more enjoyable for you and me. If you want to listen, thank you all for taking this time out of your life to listen to a sad, miserable dropout talk about bullshit, talk about his views, which half of you probably won't care at first, but I hope that I can be able to influence enough people. Next time I SG Insta babes all lah, influencer, don't play. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoy this. Thanks. Ciao, motherfuckers.